More questions this evening of the authorities over their monitoring of the environment, especially water bodies. The answers are being demanding following yet another devastating fish kill, this time in the Harbour to Palisadoes area of Kingston. The details in this report. Lifeless fish scattered along the shore. It's become an all too familiar sight in water bodies in recent months. One resident who says he's also a licensed fisherman says he and other fisher folk started noticing the situation in the Palisadoes to Harbour area since Friday.
Hundreds of various species of fish floating on the water, birds, numerous amount of birds there feeding on the fish, and the water has a oily substance on the top. It's also of a white color. It's not the natural color of the sea, and a very bad, pungent odor. So it is clear that something has been released in the water, and it's not the first time.
Unlike the fish kill incidents in St. Catherine, the source of this fish kill in the Palisadoes to Harbour area is not yet known. But what is clear is that those who depend on the area for survival will be impacted.
That is an area that a number of persons would catch baits in the evening, even persons downtown who would buy sprat. That's where the fishermen would go, and they would catch sprat at night, drop the nets and catch sprat. And none of that can go on anymore because they have all died. And it affects the livelihood of the fishermen in the Harbour area quite a bit.
Our efforts to reach the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, were unsuccessful. The resident said he too has attempted to bring the situation to NEPA's attention, but with no success. He is in the meantime asking for checks to be made into the practices of large-scale seafarers who operate vessels in the area.
Whenever the ships come in the harbour for repair, they let out the oil in the water and it kills the fish. Just like that, and nobody give it any attention. Well, I'm pleading to the relevant authorities that they could look into the matter because this is destroying not just the environment, but the livelihood persons, and also when it comes to providing food for the people in the area, because they rely on the sea. A lot of people go away from eating meat these days and they mainly eat seafood, and that is detrimental. As a fisherman, I'm telling you, it's detrimental to Jamaica having something like that in the harbour.
And the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, has since responded. It says a probe has been launched into the reported fish kill in Harbour East Kingston. While the official details of the investigation were not disclosed, Director for Environmental Management and Conservation at NEPA, Anthony McKenzie, gave the update while speaking with our news centre this afternoon.